hope you're doing well. Welcome back to another Sunday session with Chi. For the strength piece today, we've got upright standing rows, so a real spicy one for the delts. We're going to be doing 10 reps of that, and it'll be 4 rounds, and you'll be supersetting that by starting, so preloading yourself with some front raises with a little twist. I'll explain that shortly. Just to get the shoulders nice and warm, we're going to do a nice long warm up, which I'll go through shortly, and then we're going to end with the workout today, which is a nice long chipper for a Sunday, 18-minute time cap, and it's 2 rounds for time of 60 double unders, 50 single arm deadlifts, 40 front rack squats, 30 toes to weight, 20 burpees, and 10 per arm of single arm shoulders to overhead. 2-parter for the warm up. First part, you're going to start off with 2 rounds, and it's going to be 10 scapular push-ups, 10 shoulder taps, and 20 alternating raises. So we'll start with scapular push-ups, so really pushing your shoulders up and your chest all the way through at the bottom, and then really trying to raise your body up through your chest at the top. And it'll be 10 of those, then 10 shoulder taps. So that's 1. That's 2. Really try and keep your hips as square as you possibly can. Keep a nice hollow position whilst you're doing these. And then the third movement is alternating raises. So still in the plank position, you're just going to raise up, alternate hand and the opposite foot, keeping your core nice and tight throughout. Part B of the warm up, which is going to be 10 reps of each movement. That's going to be your Y, your T, and your W. You'll be doing 2 rounds of this, so I want you to hinge over at your hip, keep your back nice and flat, keep your thumbs pointing up for these. So with the Y, it will be just bringing it out at 45 degrees, keeping your back nice and flat. Really have a nice squeeze of the shoulders at the top. That's your Y, that's your T, again holding at the top, and this is your W, so thumbs don't have to be up for this part. Creating a W with your elbows, bringing them forward. That's 1 rep, that's 2. There you go, YT and the W. The strength part, which is going to be 4 rounds of 10 reps of the upright row. So with the upright row, you should be standing up, nice and straight. Really try and pull up through your delts, keep your elbows up nice and high, all the way up to the front. 10 reps of that. What you want to avoid doing is really compressing your neck, really pulling through your neck muscles. You want to make sure it's all through those big delts. So again, neck nice and neutral, really make sure you're pulling up, and as you're doing it, creating that external rotation of the shoulders. And just to give you some proprioceptive of understanding of that external rotation, so when we talk about external rotation, we think sort of thumbs up, that's locking your shoulders into a good position. We're going to start off, just to give you an understanding of that, supersetting it with 20 front raises. So I'm going to do this with 2 small cans, just a nice light weight. You're going to front raise up, and then you're going to rotate at the top. So that's the twist. Front raise up, take to the top. So you need 20 reps of that. Nice, slow and controlled. As soon as you finish those 20 reps, you're going to go directly into the 10 reps of your upright row, and that's going to be 4 rounds total. Workout today is again a 18-minute time cap for a long chipper, 2 rounds of 60 double unders. So with the double unders, if you've got your skipping rope, if you've got a nice tall high ceiling and a bit of space, then that's nice and simple. If you haven't got double unders but you've got space for a skipping rope, you can do 120 single unders. If you, like me here, don't have the space for it or don't have a rope, then you could do penguin jumps. So what you're going to do is you're going to jump up nice and high. Really think about using this as a way to help you get those double unders. So jump up really nice and high, really point the toes at the top, and then as soon as you jump up, you want to be tapping your hands against the sides of your thighs twice. So that will simulate you rotating that rope. And really what you want to try and make sure with that timing is it's as soon as you jump up, you're tapping your sides in the same way that as soon as you jump up with double unders, you want to be getting that rope as soon under you as as quickly as possible so that you're maximising the amount of time that you can have to get the rope through. So if that timing starts to break down at any point and you're tapping it completely wrong time, then stop, think about what you're doing, and then restart again. So that's double unders. Then you're going to be doing 50 single arm deadlifts. So with a dumbbell, ideally, or a kettlebell, just going to be hinging over, nice and simple, deadlift up. Everyone knows that. Try and do half of it, so 25 one arm, 25 the other arm. Next one is going to be the front back squat. So ideally it's front back, one arm all the way down below parallel, all the way up. Again, 20 on one arm, 20 on the other arm. If you are struggling with that front back position, then by all means just go with the goblet squat. The next movement's then going to be toes to weight. So lying down, holding that weight to anchor you, you're going to bring your feet up to that weight. You're also at the same time going to raise that weight slightly towards your feet, and that's going to help encourage a little bit of lat engagement. If you don't have a heavy enough weight, you're struggling with that, then you can also just anchor yourself to the leg of a table or some other heavy object as well. Next movement after that is 20 burpees, nice and simple. Everyone should know burpees. Chest all the way to the floor, standing all the way up at the top, little jump as well. And then the final movement is going to be 10 reps each arm of single arm shoulders to overhead. So again, I've got a low ceiling, so I'm just going to do it down here. Nice and simple. You can, if it's light for you, you can strict press. If it's slightly heavier, you can push press, and if it's really heavy, then you can push jerk as well. And then once you've done one round, you'll be repeating it for the second round. Good luck with that. I think you'll do well if you finish all of it. Should be a nice long spicy one, so let us know your scores and how you get on. Otherwise, enjoy the workout.